So, first of all, just to give you a brief introduction about AI certs. So, we are role-based AI and blockchain certification body. So, we provide role-based certifications basically in the AI and blockchain certification field. So, what do you mean by role-based? You might be wondering what these role-based certifications are, right? The role-based means we we provide you the knowledge, not only the theoretical one, but also the practical application in your own field, right? In our certifications, you will not get only the basic knowledge of AI. Okay, you will get how to apply that knowledge into your own field. That's the purpose of role based certifications. Okay, so we will talk about not only AI, we talk about AI in marketing, we talk about AI in sales, we talk about AI in HR, we talk about AI in legal, right? You might get the knowledge of AI from plenty of sources, but you then wonder how I can apply that knowledge to my field, to my industry, to my business. For that, bridging the gap, we are here, AI certs, to help you to apply the knowledge of AI in your own field. Okay, so that's the brief introduction. We have a plenty very diverse portfolio of certifications. You can go to our website and check it. There are so many certifications. As of now, only 50 plus of AI and blockchain and emerging technologies related to all the fields, right? Professional, technical, and every field. Okay, so let's proceed further our discussion of today. So what we believe, right? Everyone might be enthusiastic about AI these days, right? Everyone is using these AI these days, right? Any kind of app you're using, these are using AI. Even though you want to travel from one location to another, you enter the location to go, and it will be given you the path and the distance and the time to be taken for that path to follow. How it will be done? It will be done based of only AI. Right? You want to watch any movie, you want to watch any song, you any platform, entertainment platform you open up, it's all using AI, right? You want to buy something, you go to the e-commerce websites, Amazon, anything else, right? It will also use AI heavily. Okay. So every app you're using daily being using AI. So why not you adapt it for your work, for your industry? Okay, so you all use chat gpt. These advent of llm based platforms like chat gpt, grok, gemini, cloud, all those apps are the next level of ai use. Okay, now everyone can use ai without any tool. They can just provide their prompt, they can just provide their commands in the natural language, and they can use those tools, right? They can take help of ai for any task they are doing. Name it any profession can take help of ai with the help of these platforms like ChatGPT or Gemini, right? So we believe that the learning about ai is not a single shot learning, is not a single path to follow. These having some stepping stones onto it. So the very first stepping stone is called ai literacy. When you will be ai ready, okay, once you have the basic understanding about this entire era of ai, then you can proceed forwards to ai fluency. Okay, so we have the certifications like that. Only we have the several a set of certifications which are there for initial ai literacy. Okay, like ai everyone, ai for everyone, ai for executives, ai for legal also. Okay. Now, once you're done with the basic understanding of AI in your field, right, or a general understanding about what this AI is about, then you need to proceed to the next level to have the AI fluency. And for that purpose, we are having our next set of certifications, which are in the line of AI agents. Okay. So we'll talk about what these AI agents are, okay, in the upcoming slides, right? But I hope that everyone is pretty much enthusiastic to talk about what AI agents are, right? Let's talk about that. So this is just a slide talking about what are the different types of what is AI agents exactly, right? So it is just, you can say that it is a fundamental shift in artificial intelligence. Okay. So while traditional models like chatbots and prediction engines remain useful, okay, agents introduce a layer of autonomy and intelligence that makes them dynamic collaborators rather than static tools. Okay. So you might have seen agents nowadays also in several platforms. How many of you, just have a quick question, how many of you have seen that now chat gpt is also having an agent feature into it, and how many of you have used it? Is there anyone who had used that feature of AI agent in chat gpt? I might not be able to have the access of the chat, right? But I'll look at it later on, right? So I feel like that from the emojis from coming up flying, right? That's great that there are so many thumbs up coming up over there that you might have used that feature, right? So in your terms, I'll talk to you about that later on, but I just need to know about from you that what do you feel like that's the different in AI agent of chat GPT rather than normal response from chat GPT? What is the basic difference you feel like? Anyone wants to share their views about what is the difference in agentic feature of chat GPT and the normal chat GPT?
We have someone saying, Utkarsh, I don't sense any difference.
Okay, great.
Automation, other answer. A
Hmm.
research assistant, other answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anyone who
Mm,
felt any difference in the response of agent ChatGPT and the normal ChatGPT?
Nothing as of now I can see. Come on, guys. Let us know what you think so that we can help you better. Do you sense any difference? No, almost.
Well, you know that in the free version you just have only limited access of agents, right? Why they have kept it? Because it is some. If it is not useful and if not giving it anything else, then they might not keep it.
Right. Agent. Agent AI exhibit a high level of autonomy, not much of
Okay, high
agents
level autonomy. Okay,
get more in-depth analysis. Somebody is very close.
mm-hmm.
Agents get more in-depth analysis.
In-depth analysis. Okay, but how? In-depth analysis can be one another feature in ChatGPT that is called research, right? That might also do in-depth analysis.
Come on, guys, be interactive. Agents are unique. Okay.
Unique, great. We all are unique, you know.
Interesting.
Great, no worries. So let's proceed further. So just I'll give you with a small example that how that feature, which will give you a clear understanding that how the working of AI agents differs from the basic AI tools, right? From that chat GPT, let's take a simple example. I don't feel like that you will doing that. I don't believe that someone needs to do that. But as of now, without agentic feature of chat GPT, if you need to write a mail to your manager for leave. Okay, for example, you're not feeling well, you need to write a mail to your manager that I'm not feeling well. So what you'll do as of this, and no one is writing mails on their own, they're taking help of these platforms, right? So you will ask in the chat gpt, provide a prompt that I need a mail to write to my manager that I'm not feeling well. It will give you a craft a mail, right? Then you will edit it with your name and your manager's name and send it to through mail and add log, right? On the other hand, if you will take help of AI agent feature, then that can send that mail on behalf of you also. That's the difference between normal AI tools and AI agentic feature of that platform. Although it might need you your email ID, your password also that you have to provide to that agent, because without that no one can send mail from your email id, right? So it will ask you that also, that provide your email id and password and the id of the person where you want to send the mail, right? And everything can be done by that agent. So what's the basic difference? The difference is that the agents can act. Okay, AI tools can provide you the information, but AI agents can act upon that also, just like a human is doing that. Okay, it's a very fascinating feature on that platform. If you try to search about some tools where you need to go and visit the options and explore all the options of that website, it will show you that also. Okay, for example, you just want to order a pizza. So when you see that and you type the query that I want to order a pizza and you select the feature of AI agent, it will show you that it is going to each and every category of the website where the pizza delivery website and selecting and adding the items into the cart, and everything is done. And in the end, it will ask you the payment details that you have to provide, that the agent will not do on their own. That is the basic difference in the simple words to understand what is the difference between an agent and normal AI. right? You've take another example. You want to plan for a vacation, right? So you want to find a flight for some location. Okay. So you're flying to some other location. You want to find a flight. Now you ask in Chat GPT that I need flights for this location. I need to plan my vacation for this location for these dates and these. Chat GPT will curate everything. It will give you the details of the flight, searching through internet and exit of resources, right? Wherever the details can be. That's it, but it cannot book the flight on your behalf. But AI agents can do that. Okay. So they are not only the for passive AI usage, that is the active use case of AI. Okay. They can act, right? That's why we say that from there are several use cases of that, from healthcare diagnostic to document processing and law firms. Agents are evolving how we think about knowledge work. Okay. So as we continue, we'll explore how this transformative capability is changing the legal world specifically. That's the agenda of today's discussion. But we will also talk about what the agents are, right? So let's have a talk about that, how this traditional AI is different from agentic AI. So these are some differentiation for you, because already I discussed about that, what the difference about uh, agentic AI and the traditional AI, right? That's the first difference, is that static models versus dynamic agents. Okay. That's the basic difference from which you can understand how these things are different from one another. Task execution and task autonomy, right? That is something all about AI agents, right? No memory versus persistent context. So as of now, most AI tools are stateless. Agents use memory to contain the information from the previous information. They interact with one another. There is again different feature about agentic AI. You don't have only one AI agent these days. You have multiple AI agents. That's called agentic AI, right? There's not known only a normal AI or normally one AI agent. There can be multiple AI agents, right? For example, let's take the case what we had discussed as of now. You want to plan a vacation. So there may be one agent who's booking your flights, right? There's an AI agent, but you need to travel to some other country, so you need visa also, right? So there might be some other agent who might be talking about, who might be checking the permission for visa and having all those processes going on. The one agent talking to another agent, that one agent is booking the flights, while meanwhile it's talking to the visa agent that are the visa formalities being done. So these agents are talking to one another. That's called the entire agentic AI framework, right? It's not about only single AI agent. It's about agentic AI. They are communicating with one another. That's the next level of autonomy we will be having coming forward. Okay, so that's the shift, is what makes the rise of agents so significant. You know, so they are no longer just tools, right? We use but intelligent partners capable of navigating workflows with minimal supervision. That's the beauty about AI agents we have these days, right? And everywhere, people on the industries are using heavily AI agents. That is just, we need to explore more about AI agents now, right? So let's talk about this simple perception, that what exactly the agentic loop is. So this particular deck talks about that how AI agents work, right? So first of all, they perceive the information. Okay, this is the flow, right? So the first they observe, okay, whether it's reading a contract, okay, scanning a database or parsing user queries. This is the first stage where they perceive the information. They ingest the information, right? This is the first phase called perception, right? Now, based on the perception, the next phase comes decision. Whatever the input was there in the first field, based on the input, right, agents evaluate what action to take, right? This might involve planning a response, okay, retrieving information or breaking a task into subtasks. All will be done by the AI agents, whatever their performance pattern will be. Okay, so this is often powered by large language models like GPT, Gemini, Cloud, Grok, and all, right? For performing the AI related tasks, this is all there, right? And the final option is that what makes an agent different is the action. If they only have to learn and decide, it's not agent, right? They have to act also. That's why some people were saying that they have not seen any difference in the queries in normal chat GPT and the agent feature of chat GPT. That's because you're not asking the right questions which you need to ask for to an agent. Okay, if you need to act upon something, replace yourself or someone else for an operation, for a task, in that particular scenario you need to use the agent. Otherwise the normal AI tool can also help you, right? That's the reason you're not getting any different response. Otherwise it will all an AI tool, right? But if you need to act, then go for the AI agent, right? If you need complete automation, then go for AI agents. Okay. And apart from action, it is not end there. There is a feedback loop. Just like every AI model, they learn from their mistakes. There is also a feedback loop, which is having memory. Whatever mistakes they make in the first step, they can overcome those mistakes later on, right? So that's something also in the last phase of these AI agents are there. Okay. So there are so many platforms available. There's a huge ecosystem for creating agents, right? We don't feel like that until we'll not explore it. We'll not know that how AI, how simple it is to build AI agent. I'll just give you a demo in the last of this discussion that how you can create your own agents, right? And without writing a single piece of code, right? That simple is to create AI agent. Okay, so that we will see in the later part of the discussion. Okay, so let's talk about the discussion, the technologies and ecosystem available. There is huge support available. You won't believe me that there is so much application, so much platform, so many platforms available where you can develop your own AI agents seamlessly and working wonderfully. Okay, that is the first is listed over there, LangChain. It enables you to create your own agent, and not only single agent, a multi-agent structure also, right? There can be one agent talking to another agent. That kind of scenario can also be developed by this LangChain. Okay, open AI tool integration. Okay, let me make you one thing very clear. Agent mean automation. It can act, it can take decision, it can learn, right? Agents is a different thing. AI agent is a different thing. Okay, agents are those which can automate one task and act upon wherever data for which you train them. But AI agents are different, right? What are AI agents? Whenever you will give the notion of artificial intelligence to that agent, the moment you give it, the agent will become an AI agent, right? So what's the difference in that? So for example, you create an agent to check the contents of a website and provide store it into a file. That becomes an agent. But you need some else. You need to check that whatever content of that website you scroll, right? Now I need the sentiment analysis of that. I need to check whether there's contents having positive sentiment or negative sentiment. For that, you can take help of any AI tool available. For example, OpenAI, the company of ChatGPT founding. That's OpenAI. You can take help of the API of OpenAI. You can incorporate that OpenAI API into your agent. The moment you incorporate AI into that, it becomes an AI agent. Okay, so that is the difference you need to understand. Not every agent is AI agent. Agents are those which can automate the task, but if we need something intelligence to be there, then you need any AI tool API keys freely available for most of the API platforms. You can use that and make your agents AI agents. That's the basic difference in agents and AI agents are, right? So that's the thing we need to discuss. Now, AI agents is not having any limitation for any industry, right? It's being used in every industry, believe me. You might search it that you might seen that already that in ChatGPT also AI agents are, right? So why they introduced it? It might be useful. That's why. Okay. And there are so many industries which they are creating their own AI agent, right? So that's one industry which we were talking about why legal is using AI agents. But when you first search about where you need more and more use cases of AI, that was the field which come up to our knowledge that it is using already AI agents heavily. There are so many. The reason I will tell you, because if someone is from AI, sorry, the legal industry, they can tell me how document intensive their work is. Okay, they need to go through a lots and plenty of documents, the laws, the rule books, the changing, continuous changing, evolving laws. They have to go through everything. That's a simple example which I can give. I'm not the legal industry, right? But at least someone from the legal industry can understand that they have so much to go through in the form of text, in the form of documents, in the form of regulations, that they need someone like AI model to do that heavy task, right? That's why it is high time for the legal industry to adopt AI, right? Not only AI agents which can work like them. And the thing about that, AI agents, you can train them just like you want to perform. Okay, you need not to be fixed buying any tool and follow the guidelines of that tool. The reason why we are having this discussion today is to tell you that you now have the power to train your own agents the way you want to them to work. Okay, that's the reason we are talking about this certification, which we are talking AI plus legal agent, that tells you that how there are different agents available in the legal industry and how you can create your own to work like whatever you feel like, right? So that's the need, which is why that's why we chose legal industry to introduce the AI agent related certification for that field. Okay. But there are so many types of legal agents already available. These are few, right? That contract review agents, e-discovery agent, right? Compliance monitoring agent, legal research agents. Okay. So I believe that someone is from legal background in this webinar. Can you please tell us, everyone, if those who are not from the legal background, what do you understand by e-discovery?
E-discovery is electronic documents in litigation.
Electronic documents and going through that document for litigation and all these things, right?
Right.
Sorting and going through that, right, great. So at least that's the relatable response, I can believe, right? Great.
Yeah. There's another answer. E-discovery agents help to review related documents to litigation, discovery from electronic means. So,
Great. So that's the pretty legal related audience we have, right?
yeah.
Great. So that's so only few are written over here, right? But there are, apart from that, there are other types of legal agents available. We'll talk about that also in the upcoming slides, right? So these are few to name only, which are very popular. You will search about AI agents, you will surely get these names. Harvey AI, that's an AI agent, and that's a very full flash tool. Not only AI agent, but there are several AI agents into that tool, which is being used by top law firms. These tools are very popular. Okay, it Harvey is adopted by top tier firms to automate everything from legal research to document drafting. Okay, its ability to operate across internal knowledge bases while applying these LLMs makes it's a very fascinating strategic tool for attorneys. Right, this is very wonderful tool. And again, these all are the tools like Do Not Pay, Legal Space, AI Lawyer Pro. So you can explore that on their own. Okay. So this AI Lawyer Pro, right? We explored all these tools and added these case studies into this certification for your reference. So this AI Lawyer Pro that functions like smart intern that never sleeps, right? So you don't have to worry about your intern not working well. Okay, so it assists in extracting legal precedent, drafting summaries, and improving writing and legal professionals. Okay, so that's the use cases. There are so many case studies and agents available which you can explore later on. Okay, let's talk about what are the frameworks and architecture for legal agents, right? So it is like any legal solution or legal AI solution. There is a well orchestrated framework. Okay, so it takes the inspiration, this AI plus legal agent model takes inspiration from modular software design, separating concerns across multiple specialized agents, right? So it's like a multi-agent collaboration also. It talks about task routing, logic flows, interoperability, and no vendor lock-in also. Okay, but let's talk about some of the specific agents which we had seen. First, we'll start with the agents for e-discovery, right? As already shared the information by our participants what e-discovery is. Now I'll take you about that what e-discovery, right? So you can do all these things with the e-discovery agents, right? It's not only that there are only agents available for e-discovery. There are AI tools also available for AI e-discovery. Okay, agents can act. That is something different about e-discovery. Okay, so e-discovery has long been one of the most time intensive and costly phases of litigation. That I'm telling you based on my research, but someone else can also corroborate my fact that it is true from in the legal perspective, right? It is traditionally handled by large teams combining through emails, contract, documents, right? It's a process. Right? It's a complete full process for agentic automation, right? That's why there are so many AI agents available for e-discovery these days. Okay, so that's a very fascinating field to use AI agents. Contract review and redlining. That's a very again a field where AI agents can be used, right? This is another area where legal AI agents shine. Okay, traditionally, if I talk about this contract reviewing process, it's a slow manual process requiring line by line reading, right, and comparison, right? So AI agents, however, can extract clause structure, compare them to internal templates or legal standards, and highlight variations or risk immediately. So that's all we kept in this certification, also, for which we will be talking in the end, that how you can use these tools which are available online for free for doing these tasks, right? Even though if you don't want to create your own agents, but there are plenty of AI agents freely available online. Why not to use it? You can make your task easier, right? You can again compete in the market. The next field is legal research. All these fields we are seeing legal. That's why I told you initially that legal becomes the absolute use case where we can introduce the AI agents, right? Why? Because it is having so much to read. Okay, legal professional needs to read a lot and lot of documents, the laws from websites, through mails, and everywhere, right? So this is also legal research is an intellectually demanding but time intensive part of legal practice. Okay, so here also you can use AI agents seamlessly. Okay, so now with the help of these AI agents, the legal professionals can rely on these agents for memo drafting, right? Writing updates or summarizing even evolving legal standards. It can, as the stat says that it with research time slashed by 60% or more, the legal team can focus on judgment, not just information retrieval, right? That's the beauty of these AI agents you can leverage. Okay, this is one more aspect like compliance and risk monitoring. Okay, I'll not go in detail of these aspects. I'll just show you because you might be the better to understand that what are these aspects of legal agents. Okay, we'll have a look at the quick demo how you can create AI agents on your own. Okay, I'll show you the platform where you can create your own AI agents. So this is compliance and risk monitoring, where also legal agents and AI legal agents can also be used. Apart from that, legal assistants and chatbot. That's a very simple case of AI automation. Chatbots are everywhere. You might have seen that, right? They are also a very basic level of AI agents. Not all chatbots are AI agents. Okay. They are just automation responding to your queries. But if the chatbots have the ability to act, just like you had seen with the agent feature of Chat GPT, then you can consider that those are not traditional AI, those are the AI agents, right? So that can be in the legal field also, legal assistance, right? Next is IP filing and patent drafting. That's a field where, again, I know that my experience of patent filing, that it requires a lot of research, lot of document processing to file a single patent. Luckily, I was able to get some patents granted, right? That's why I know that this is a very time intensive process, that drafting and filing patents is critical to be accredited, right? It is highly needed, but it is a very time intensive task. If luckily I would have agents that time, I would have filed at least 5 or 6 patents, right? I have only 2 to 3 patents, right? Okay, so this is also very field, interesting field. And this is also one thing, litigation outcome prediction agent. So it might not be that much document intensive as we had discussed as of now, but it is also something where we can use AI agents. Okay, so that's why we say that this is most the uh, ambitious application of AI agents. In law, litigation outcome prediction, right? So they can employ a combination of techniques, right? From classical logistic regression to more advanced model like neurals and something to simulate thousands of possible case paths, right? They help litigators weigh like likelihood of different outcomes that can be done by these agents. You just have to stick to some whatever the path being more favorable to you and your clients, right? You can stick to that path. But that's again an incredible valuation, right? To inform whether to settle or pursue trial, shapes the tone and content of arguments, and gives clients realistic expectations, right? That's also a very useful field, right? So now I'll show you one platform and one demo, okay, that how you can build an agent on your own, okay. So the platform which I'll be using for creating this agent is called N8N. Okay, you can explore that platform on your own. Okay, that's a website you can refer to, N8N. That's a very popular platform to create any AI agent. Okay, so I'll show you. I'll just tell you that what is the context of this AI agent, right? So what it will do. So this agent will go to a website which I researched that there's a website there are related to court and law information contents being updated. So I had to, considering me from a legal position, maybe, right, assuming that I'm a legal professional, I had to continuously monitor the contents of that website to check that whether any updation of laws come up or not. So I need to deploy one of my assistant to do that process daily, or either I have to do that. Now, I don't need that assistant. What I can do, I can deploy this agent. This agent will periodically, automatically traverse that website daily and check the outcomes of that website and collect all those information in a Google file or Excel sheet for me. I can just go to that Excel sheet and check the updated rows into that, what is being updated. That's it. Okay, so I hope you all are interested and intrigued to look up on that. So I'll just I just created the video of this entire process, so save all of our time, and you will also get the recording of this session. And to be clear, that this is a part of the certification which we will be talking about, AI plus legal agents. So you will get so many hands-on to create free agents in that certification that you will make your game to the next level of AI agents in legal industry, right? Even though you are from not from legal industry, you can also learn how to create AI agents, and not only single platform. That's our goal, that we are not only using single vendor in our certifications. We are vendor agnostic, vendor aligned. I'll show you so many in this certification. There are so many platforms onto which you can create AI agents. Anet and LangChain, Retune, so many. Okay, and different varieties of AI agents you can create, right? Example one is this. Let's have a look at that. Let me just start. So this is the once you log in. I have not shown you to that how you create an account and log in into that N at N. But after you log in and create your account, this is the page which is having n8n.io. You can visit that page, and after login, you will end up into this page. Then you just have to follow the steps, right? It is very easy, right? You have to create workflow. This is the first page. Now you have to add these steps, what you want to do. Now you see that on the right hand side, it shows you trigger manually or on a schedule, right? So I want this agent to trigger always daily morning 9 o'clock. So I set the schedule like that, right? So every morning 9 a.m. that this agent should trigger. What it will do, that I will explain it later, right? That's the first step, how you want this agent to trigger. So I said that morning 9 a.m., this agent should trigger and run. Now, this is the first step done. Okay. Now, what this agent have to do, that I have to tell it later on. Okay. So there's a plus icon. You have to click that. And from this, there is plenty of options. This is not the only use case this platform is having. So from that options, you have to select RSS read. This is an option you will be using to go to any feed of any website where the data is coming from any website. So the website which we are using over here, that is the courtlistener.com. Okay. If someone is from legal industry, they might not know that this website might be having some law related informations coming up. So we selected the website, and now, as of now, the task of this AI agent is every 9 a.m. go to this website and read the information. That's it. Okay. Whatever you will tell that, it will do that. You had not said that store that information. You had not said that send me that information. You just told this agent morning 9 a.m., go to that website, get the information. That's it. But now you don't need every information from that page. Okay. There are some fields which you need. So for that, you select this edit fields option from that search. Okay. Now on the left hand side, you might see that there are so many informations from that website coming up: title, link, publishing date, author, summary. All these things are there on that website. Okay. Now you can select which of these which of the fields you need and which of these fields you don't need. Okay. You can select all those things from there, and you can one by one add field. If you need only one field, you can stick to that. If you need more than that, you can add all those things over there. And once you are done, you can execute this step, and it will be ready to filter some of the information from that website. Got it? So as of now, it's all simple. You selected when it should be triggered, right? You selected what website to visit. You selected what fields from website you had to get. Now I need not to go to this agent always. I want all those informations scrolled from that website into my Excel file or Google Sheet file. Okay. So you create a separate Google file or Google Sheet or any other form, Microsoft Sheet, Excel, anything like that. Okay. And you make the column names same as the fields you extracted from that website. Okay. You just make that name in that Excel file, just like the fields you extracted from that website. That you can do. Any Excel file will work, right? So you can get all those things. And now the task is that you have to link the information extracted from that up to that step, the step number 3. Now you have to link the information extracted from there to in this file. So obviously you need to provide the link. Okay. So for that, you need to have some authentication, right? You need to provide your Gmail or whatever from platform you will be adding. You need to add that authentication over there. So this step will tell you how to do that. Okay. Whether you want to create it Google Sheet or whether you have to add it from another MMS forms or something like that. So you have to sign in from your account here also. Okay. Otherwise, it will not be able to act and add on to your data. You have to log in, and then it will connect from that data from where you want to get the data from it from the previous step. And you can see that what you want to do. If you want to daily 9 a.m., you want to refresh the entire file and add the new information, you can do that also, right? If you want that append whatever coming up daily on that page and add that into the lowest rows, that you can also do. That's up to you, right? So again, from all the data, you just see that it is coming over here in the file, and that's your step is done, map automatically, and you have to then press after the execute step. That's it. Your automation agent is ready, guys. So isn't it easy? Right? You have not to write any single piece of code this in this entire process. Was it difficult? No. Right now, when you execute this workflow, it will be automating on every day 9 a.m. and getting the data in your Excel file ready. right? You can see that we are showing the result in the Excel file, what it got from that file, that website in the Excel file. The format might be different. You need to may need to edit it a bit, but that's all. It is there, and this button over there, which is showing it activated or not. If you'll activate it, whatever actions you made that action, that agent to do, it will start performing that. Okay. So again, that's a free version of this platform, which will allow you at least for 14 days or something, a trial version, right? But if you feel like that this is something important, you can proceed further, right? So wasn't it simple? That's a single example of that certification which I had shown it to you. There are numerous examples by which you can create so many agents for you. As of now, it is not using any AI capability. This was the simplest one where you use only automation. So when you want to make some AI integration, you need to add the AI keys, OpenAI API keys, or Gemini API keys. Those in the hands-on in the document and the certification is provided for very detailed manner. Okay. So that's all in there in that particular hands-on is. So this certification, let's talk about what we were talking about in the beginning. What is the overview of that certification? There are very crisp modules defined for you. It is not a very theoretical heavy module, right? Certification. Okay. We have different path. Okay. If you are coming to the AI for the very first of time, you are in legal background, you are touching the AI paradigm for a very first time, go to AI plus legal. That's our another certification, another offering. Once you are well versed with AI and legal field, you feel very confident. Okay, I'm done with AI knowledge in legal. Now I want to create something on my own. You can proceed further to legal agent, AI plus legal agent. Okay, it's not like that. You cannot start from AI plus legal agent. But if you need more information only about AI, because this certification is focused for those who wants to do more, right? Those who don't just want to stop knowing AI, they want to create using AI also. Okay, so it is having so many hands-on lab simulations. Not only every example here in the certification will tell you to create an AI agent, it will also tell you to use some online available free AI agents also, right? So that's very carefully, right, designed certification for you all. Okay, so in the end you will working on a project also in that certification. Okay, so these are the few agents in that it's shown, right, that you can create. It will showing you at least five, meaning five plus is not like that you will be getting to build six AI agents, right? That's just a number that you will be trying to build. There are I guess more than eight examples are there in that certification where you can create your own AI agents for different use cases, some for litigation, some for discovery, e-discovery, right? Some for clause comparison or like that. So every kind of certification is there. Okay, and that's because why you need to go through, because that's the future, right? As of now, so many industries are using AI autonomy in legal background. So it's not about legal industry, it's about every industry, that if you are aware about the AI use case in your industry, you will be the best candidate to be hired by an organization. Okay. And if you are going by your own and you are an independent worker, you have your own organization, you are an industrialist, you are an entrepreneur, in that case, the knowledge of AI can help you a lot. It's just that you have the domain knowledge in legal. Now, when you get the knowledge of how to automate the task, you can work wonders. I cannot apply that knowledge because I don't have that knowledge of legal domain. But the knowledge you guys have, if you are from legal, medical, or any other profession, you know the use cases where it can be applied. And this is the path for you to apply it simply in the simplest way by just drag and drop, and that's it. Okay, so that's the basic discussion for this webinar we all wanted to have, right? Now, the path for you is very simple. Those who attended this webinar will get a discount also, right? This is the discount coupon for you in the front of the screen. You will get 50% discount for this certification, which is called AI plus legal agent. Okay, and you will get the study material and plenty of use cases hands on our platform with the discounted price. If you feel interested, you can visit the website and get enrolled yourself and start your journey of learning legal agents, right? That will help you a lot in getting your game to the next level of getting creating AI agents, right? At least you might be having enough confidence of building more than 10 agents within 6 months of time. That I can guarantee. It's very easy, It's very easy. You might have seen as of now only. It's the moment we had curated, we had taken all the pain to draft everything, the path, the objectives, and everything. You just have to follow that. Okay, so that's there for you, and the recording of this session will be provided to you on your email, and also you will be getting a participation certificate of this event. The moment you will end this webinar, it will be sent it to your mail, right? So you can share that also in your LinkedIn or anywhere else where you want to post it, right? So that's all from my side, right? I'll just hand it over to Shakshi to just end it, and thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Utkarsh. It was super insightful. I mean, for me as well. And I'll remember N8N. What was the site you mentioned? Yeah?
And A10, yeah, exactly. It is there, and A10 and .io. You can add it in the later.
Sure. I'll get in touch with you for more. I want to do both the certifications, having some background in legal. So yeah, that was very insightful, very helpful. I'm sure everybody learned a lot. I mean,
Thank you.
so
Thank you, everyone, Sakshi.
yeah. So to sum it up, AI agents are not just tools, everyone, they are collaborative partners. You saw that they can do so much, that they can take away repetitive work, allow professionals to focus on what truly matters. So in the legal world, this means less time on searching through thousands of documents and more time on strategy, advocacy, and human judgment, and leveling up your career in no time. As we move forward, the key will be responsible adoption, balancing efficiency with fairness, explainability, and trust. I hope for you all today's discussion also sparked ideas like it did in my mind, that how everyone might see AI agents impacting their own work and their own fields going forward. But don't go away. We have Q&A session happening with Utkarsh, and this is your chance to get all the questions and the answers to all the sparkling ideas right now you're having in your mind. So let's move on to the questions. Drop in, guys. I am waiting. Okay, we have a first question, Utkarsh. Okay,
So
how?
most of these questions already in the Q&A field are already been answered by our team, right? We'll take few of them, and then we will wrap it up. Like, already there are so many questions which have been where I can find my certificate, please. So you will get your participation certificate on your mail the moment we will wrap it up this webinar. Just wait for a while to click me the end webinar button, and you will get it into your mail, right? Don't worry about that. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll take just one important question. I see one or two questions we'll take and we'll close for today. Will AI agents replace lawyers?
So that's not the case. We'd already discussed that so many. It is like an assistant that already discussed, right? That it is you will be help. You can take help from them as an intern. You take it, right? The example which I had shown you. That's a very simplest thing, right? Why you need to go to a website and check the information every 9 a.m. and get it done? Why not apply that? Do it someone by that's a very mundane task to do for, and someone is having so much important task to be allowed to. Okay, so that's the simplest reason that you can see that AI can never replace humans. AI can always be a facilitator. AI can always be assistant and a tool, right? Yep.
The last question we're going to take is about the money. What's the biggest benefit legal firms have seen so far?
So we had seen so many use cases, for that perspective, that we had seen that e-discovery, that was the biggest issue for the legal industries. And that's why there are so many popular agents available for e-discovery these days, just like Harvey I had shown you. That's a really very popular agent. We had kept it as a case study in some of the modules. It's very fascinating to go about that. But yeah, that there wherever the industry is facing with the difficulty of going through plenty of information, in all that case, the AI legal agents are for their help and rescue.
That's it for today then. Thank you so much, Utkarsh, for that insightful session. And thank you everyone for joining. I would like you to learn more, and you can connect with AI Search website. And the link of the discount code is given on your screen. And you will get everything in an email. So don't worry, don't look anywhere, and reach out. You can also reach out to Utkarsh directly. He would be happy to help. And we look forward to seeing you at our next webinar.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sakshi. Have
Everyone.
a good day, everyone. Bye bye.